Hi everyone. So welcome to the stream today. Very much excited for having you. It's been an interesting week as you prepared and sat for your examination from Monday up until yesterday. It was an intense week. So we want to just have a discussion on the overview of the exams and the way forward and how we can position ourselves, strategize ourselves for the next papers that we have left and all that. But the overview of the exams, share with me your experience. How was the exams? Was it something that you expected? Like specifically, what subject did you write, and how did you see yourself performing in the exams? Your approach to answering the questions, managing of time. What's your impression so far about the exam? So comment in the chat box. I want to hear from you and find out how your experience has been so far for the May 2020 examination. And let's share our thoughts and discuss about that and see how we can go ahead and move forward in that case. So let me know in the chat box, what was your experience? What papers did you write? Were the questions in your expectation? Do you answer the questions within the times that you're supposed to answer them? Share with me your thoughts, your opinions on the exams so far, and then let's see what we can do on that. Right, so if you join the stream, you give us a thumbs up on the video. That will help us to get a video more engagement. And in case you've not subscribed to the channel, you've got to subscribe to the channel and become a VIP member on the channel. That way, you are able to get notifications when I go live or release new content on the channel. Or better still, when you have any questions, you can reach out and then we can find out how that assistance can be made for you. So comment in the chat box, what has the experience been so far? How did you go in the exam, or what was your expectation? What was that? Let me know about it in that case. Now, basically, in my opinion, I've not looked at all the papers currently, but I've considered, I've looked at most of the papers, especially in the level 2 as well as the level 3. The only paper that I've not seen will be maybe tax and then FM in that case. So I believe that actually the questions were within range, with a couple of them having a lot of requirements and a lot of things to be done in that regard. But I believe that the questions were on the average a best question to be done or to be having. But a couple of discussions that I've had behind the scene with some of our students, both on campus and online, has always been the same issue, right? So the issue on time management, not being accurate on time, the issue about realizing that, oh, I've spent a lot of the time on maybe a particular question and the marks are not that much in that question or in that particular question and the discussion, but you spend a lot of time on that. And it's one of the challenges and one of the difficulties that you're going to be encountering as you go into the exam hall and as you position yourself for the exams in the future as we go ahead in that case. But let me know in the chat box, what papers did you write? What were your expectations? What was your expectation? And was your expectation met? Was it within your power? Did you answer questions the way they have to be answered in that regard? Issues like strategic case study, for instance, the section A aspect, which is the 50-mark question based on the present. Yes, a couple of almost everything there. Many students were like, yo, Nhyira, we could relate, we could talk about that. But the section B, which is the part B aspect of the questions, were things that are in relation to other fields, talking about ethics, very critical aspect of the syllabus, talking about the issue in relation to foreign exchange risk management, talking about the issues in relation to specific decision making by an organization, more or less like management accounting decision there in that case. So, okay, David Brown said PSA auditing and then case study. All right. So what was your expectation? How did it go? And what's generally what's your overview, David? Let me know in the chat box. If you joined the stream, consider to give us a thumbs up on the video. That way we get more engagement on the video, and you will be able to help us to grow the channel so we can meet or reach as many students as possible as we discuss all of these and go over everything that we've been through this week. Yes, Hakim, Hannah, sorry, Kana, Hakim, Kana, I see you. You are welcome to the stream. Consider to give us a thumbs up on the video when you join. Akins said, advanced taxation was quite easy. Corporate reporting was not too involving. The standards were okay, except that time management was a big issue. Yeah, Akins, time management has always been an issue, right? But that's great to know about that. That's great to know about that. So advanced taxation, quite easy for you. That's great. Corporate reporting was not too involving. The standards were okay. That's interesting. Kwabena Ajeman, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well, Nana. And comment in the chat box, which papers did you write? What's your overview of the exams? What has your experience been so far? Let me know in the chat box, and consider to give us a thumbs up on the video as well when you join. Yes, advanced taxation was quite easy. Okay, so Akins, that is a great statement there. Other people also were thinking that the advanced taxation was difficult, you know. As you said, it was quite easy. Some people were thinking it was quite difficult, but generally it was a standard paper in that case. But like you said, time management is something that continuously has become a challenge for students writing the exams. And irrespective of the exams, you realize that you are caught between how to manage your time and then how to go about the issues in that case. Hakim said, Nhyira, common ratio dropped in PSA, and as I promised that I had a question to answer, and I did it. Good job. Yeah, definitely. I remember that day when I was discussing ratios in PSA, you said that the session that I discussed, you have now got one question to answer, and thank God you got it, Hakim. I wish you all the best, and that is the purpose of this channel, to be able to provide you with assistance that you need and to really put you in that position where you are guaranteed of what you need to do in order for you to pass the examination. I see some of you guys joining. Welcome to the stream. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and most importantly, I want you to comment in the chat box, what papers did you write, what were your expectation, or what was your expectation, and how did it go? What was the challenge that you encountered in the exam, or what do you think you must solve going forward? What challenge that you had in the exam, or what do you think? Let's share our ideas, let's share our thoughts, as I also share some things about our future plans and how we are positioning ourselves for the November 2020 examination, as well as the way forward on the general things that we need to look at and know about the exams. So yes, Hakim, I don't know, did you have any problem with time management? This one, that your on common size ratio dropped like that. I hope you didn't have problem with time management, right? I hope that you were able to sail through and successfully answer the questions you were supposed to answer in order for you to prepare well for the examination ultimately. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So I'm back online. My chat was off. Right. I see some of you giving us a thumbs up on the video. Thank you very much. Enoch Ogoy. Good day, Enoch. I hope you're doing well. And what was your expectation, and how did it go? Did you meet your expectation? Was it within your range? Was it something you're looking out for in that case? Now, one of the challenges, as always, that we've been looking at, and I've shared this with you a number of times already, is the issue about Mohammed Abubakar Sensor. Good afternoon, Mohammed. I hope you're doing well. Did you write the exams? What was your expectation? And what was the issue? And then if you have any questions, you put it in the chat box for me. Akin said, how long do we expect to have results released? We expect the results to be released in the usual period of the ICAG exam. So within a month, we are expecting them to release the results. So possibly next month, early next month, if they would want to, this is unofficial, this is not coming from ICAG. So basically we expect them to release the results in a month's time. Sometimes we haven't really had definite dates for the ICAG results to be released. Sometimes you'll be like, okay, you'll be released in 4 weeks time, then sometimes you go 5 weeks, sometimes it will come earlier than that. But on the average, within a month, it should be, the results should be released in that case. So Akins, that is the answer to your questions. Any questions, you put in the chat box for me. And then also, if you have, I want to hear from you guys. What papers did you write? What was your what was your experience in the exam hall, the exam dates? What was the challenges you had? And what are you going to be doing as you move forward in that case? Now, basically, one of the things you need to understand, as always, is some of the discussions that came up with the students that we are going to be having exams, or student that we had discussions with after the paper. Okay, I see another comment coming in. Akin said, is it likely that November exams will be extended by some weeks? Yes, if we use the normal principle of what they did to the May exams, then almost other things, all other things being equal, they may extend the November exams also by some weeks in that case, because we're already in February, and sorry, we're already in July, and it's 18th of July now, and so we should have started lectures for the November exams had it not been the pandemic and the issue at hand. So definitely the November exams, all other things being equal, will be extended a little bit just to make it fair for students to prepare in the adequate 4 months period or 16 weeks period for the exam. So definitely we expect some thing on that, but the ICAG will issue a communique in that regard. So we have to be on the lookout for the communique from the ICAG on the dates of the exams and then any other things that will be done. Would you kindly consider doing a tutorial on linear programming? That is from Notulu Winner. Okay, linear programming. All right, that's good. Let me see and add that to my slide here. Okay, let's see. Topics for discussion. I think we have a video on linear programming, but maybe not currently on the channel here. So probably we may release that video in the course of the week. In case you don't subscribe, you can subscribe to the channel so that when that video is released, you will be able to get a notification. So because we have a content on that already. So we just have to premiere that video on the channel so you can get access. Linear programming. That's for man accounting, introduction to management accounting and those things. Okay. Mohammed said management accounting and principle of taxation. Okay, Mohammed. So what was the experience? I hope man accounting. I got some people, those who wrote management accounting, I got some people talking about the question one, about the fact that, yeah, you were supposed to use internal factors, external factors, as well as other issues to assess the organization's performance. And I had a couple of students who were saying that, whoa, that question was really packed, it was work involving. So Mohammed, what was your experience on the man accounting, the question one? What was your experience on that? Let me know on that in the chat. Enoch said, for my side, both FR and MA was indeed hard, and I couldn't do all within the time frame, but hoping for the best. All right, that is awesome. Time has always been an issue, Enoch, and it's one of the things that I say all the time, that you must make sure you really read through the questions and then start with what you can do best first, because chances are, if you don't really start with what you can do best first, then you will be in the position not to be able to answer the questions as much as you're supposed to answer. But hey, let's see what we're going to be doing. Your problem is time, so you were not able to answer all of them within the time frame. But let's hope for the best as you prepare for the or wait for the results in that case. Ebenezer Arthur, I see you with a thumbs up in the chat. Thank you. Give us a thumbs up on the main video page as well if you join the stream. And it's Stanford, thank you. Please, are you holding classes for November? Yes, we are holding lectures for November. You can call 050-114-9296. Registration is ongoing for the November examination. And as a matter of fact, other students have already started studying on our portal. You know, our online portal is an on-demand platform, so you can start studying anywhere, anytime under my mentorship to be able to prepare for the exams. So registration is ongoing, and you can call or WhatsApp 050-114-9296 for any details, and you will be able to get enrollment either to study online or on campus. Everything is going to be streaming definitely on Zoom, whether you are online or on campus. All our lectures will be streaming live on Zoom. So we'll be having our Zoom session in that case. And then you will also be able to enroll on our online portal where you get access to the lecture videos. One good thing about our portal is that almost all our courses come with practice questions from the ICAG question bank. So if you pick the ICAG question bank, every subject you enroll in, there are questions that we've solved from the question bank that will assist you in order for you to prepare for the examination in that case. Mohammed said, principle of taxation was okay. All my expectations were met. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, Mohammed. All your expectations were met. Your expectations were met. That is awesome. That is awesome. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Then he also said you wrote man accounting. Well, how about man accounting, Mohammed? Didn't you meet your expectation on that, or you had challenge with question one, or what was the experience on man accounting? Let me know in the chat box. Ebenezer Alpha said, please, what's the difference between introduction to management accounting and management accounting as per the timetable? As per the time, introduction to man accounting is level 1, and then management accounting is level 2. All right. So introduction to management accounting is level 1, and then management accounting is level 2. Please, what's the rate for gifts? 15%. If you're talking about the tax rate, I guess 15% after 50 Ghana cedis, definitely. and it ranges, all right? It ranges from that range. There are various products or things that we can talk about when it comes to that. Okay. So time management has been one of the greatest issues or greatest challenges in the exam hall almost all the time, and students struggle with that. But we hope that as you go ahead, you will be able to really prepare for the exams and then have what it takes to be able to actually pass the exams. Like I was saying, I was having a discussion with a couple of students after the paper, and they were like, Nhyira, the issue about dealing with time, it's really a problem because sometimes you are on a question and you are writing, you are writing, you are writing. Before you know it, boom, the time is far gone. Okay, before you know it, the time is far gone. So what you need to do, as always, is to be able to continue to actually practice questions under time. Okay, practice questions under time. That is why one thing I mentioned when I talked about the success triangle, that after you understand the basic concepts, you have an examination analysis document, understanding the structure of the exams, then you should practice questions under time. So, and I gave you the time slots that every 1 mark is 1.8 minutes. All right, every 1 mark is 1.8 minutes. So you have to start practicing questions under time so that you will build yourself subconsciously in relation to how you can discipline yourself when it comes to the time. Otherwise, you get to the exam hall, and if it is in the exam hall that you will start to practice, you will start to really become conscious of the time, that could affect you in that case. Kwachi Isaac said, Nhyira, good job, and I appreciate your tutorials. I am warming up to start ICAG next year. I want to register, but in Cape Coast. What do I do to start on a good note? Okay, so if you're in Cape Coast, it's not an issue. You can still study under my mentorship on our study portal. So because we have students across the country who are studying under my mentorship using our online portal, and you will be able to also join our live classroom sessions via Zoom. So irrespective of where you are located, you can still study under my mentorship for the ICAG examination. So you can call or WhatsApp 050-114-9296. I'm putting that in the chat as well for you. So you call or WhatsApp 050-114-9296, and you can WhatsApp that line, and then details will be sent to you on the costs, the enrollment payment plan, and then every other thing that you will need for the exams. Mohammed said, I answered question 1, man accounting ACCA last. Man accounting last. I had just 40 minutes for it. Oh, okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Like I always say, you arrange yourself in such a way that you'll be able to answer the ones you can do well best first, then the ones that you're really going to be having some challenges with, you answer them finally. All right, so that's a good thing. Mohammed said, Nhyira, any relief on the tuition, sorry. Oh, you want some relief? Okay, Mohammed, you can WhatsApp us and 050-114-9296. You can WhatsApp us and let us know the subject you are writing, the cost involved, and definitely if it is possible for us to give you some discounts off so you can study under my mentorship and prepare for the November examination, definitely that will be allowable. So yes, not directly relief, but then definitely there will be some discounts off if you want to do 3 or more subjects, and we will find out and assist you in that. So you can WhatsApp 0501149296. Let us know the subject you write in, and then you will be able to enroll on. Actually, we are going to, registration is currently ongoing for the November 2020 examination session, and as soon as possible, I think on Monday, we will be making an announcement where we'll be doing an early bird discount where those who will be enrolling as soon as possible may get up to about 20% discount off their courses. It means that if, for instance, you're supposed to pay, let's say 500 Ghana cedis, you're going to be getting 500 Ghana cedis less than that, subject to the fact that you're going to be making, you're going to be getting something less than 500 Ghana cedis, subject to the fact that you make an outright payment, and then you'll be able to get up to 20% discount off. So on Monday, you stay tuned, we will do that announcement, and it will be for a short period for a selected number of people who will be able to study under my mentorship on our study portal and be able to prepare for the examination. Akins, I think it's always better to go into the exams hall with your own watch. The clock for the exam hall is always obscured from some students. It worked for me in advanced taxation really well. Okay, so I think that is a great recommendation in there, going into the exam hall with your own time, so that once you're working, you look at, okay, how far have I gone? So you have a stop clock for 3 hours. So once you're working, you look at that. I think that would be helpful. So you don't now get up and be looking at, okay, where is the clock? How long have we gone? I think that is a good suggestion there, Akins. And I think it's something you guys must look into. It will be really helpful. Ebenezer said, please, the relief should be possible. All right, Ebenezer. Definitely the relief will be possible. Definitely it will be possible. So like I said, we will make an announcement on that on Monday, and those who can take it will be able to get up to about 20% discount off your courses that you're going to be enrolling to study under my mentorship. Like I said, all our sessions will be streaming live on Zoom, all right? So irrespective of where you are located, you are going to be enrolled on our study portal. That comes with our complete course. You're going to have access to our course. You get access to our ebooks, catalog, question kits, question banks. Then you also get solved questions from the ICAG question kits, solved questions from the ICAG question kit, lecture videos on that, on the ICAG question kit, very critical and selected questions on the ICAG question kits. Then you will also be able to join our live Zoom sessions based on our timetable in that case. So it's going to be an interesting journey, and I'm looking forward to be able to assist you. And it is not over until you become a business leader or a chartered accountant, and that is very, very important. So keep working hard and then keep going. So Ebenezer, definitely the relief will be possible, right? This one that I am now getting pressure for the relief. If I don't do anything about it, I'll be in trouble, right? So definitely there will be something available for you guys. Okay. So any other questions, any other experience, any other thoughts you want to share with me real quick? I would want to hear from you and then find out what your experience on. It's been interesting, the experience shared by Mohammed and then Akins on their experience on the exams, as well as on Enoch's experience on FR and man accounting. It's been great hearing from them, as well as Hakim also mentioning the issue about common size ratios in public sector accounting and finance. It's been great hearing from you guys in that regard. Thank you very, very much. Right, so going forward, as we wait for the ICAG results for the May 2020 examination, a couple of few things I want you to take note of in that case. Like I said, after the exams, I was having a discussion with a couple of the students. They called me, we're having a couple of discussions, and one of the things that came up during that discussion is, Nhyira, I think that I need to start studying early. I need to start on time, because if I had started on time, it would have been much helpful for me to be able to write the exams and pass the exams very easily. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting observation. So it means you've got to start on time. Okay, you have to start on time. That is very, very critical. Don't wait. Like I tell you all the time, if you wait 2 weeks to the exams and you start being serious, you are putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. From day one, you got to start sacrificing. You got to start putting in the effort. You've got to start grinding. You've got to start burning the midnight candle. Because you see, the workload is involved. That's the truth. The workload is involved for you to actually pass the exams. And sometimes subconsciously, dopamine may set in and you'll be like, oh, Nhyira, I'm not going to be 50%. I don't need to work too hard. I can pass the exams. Yeah, it will make you think as though you don't need to work as much as possible for you to get a 50%. But if you are not careful, you will be punished. All right, you will be punished. So for those of you who wrote the May 2020 examination, I want you to sit down, reflect on your journey so far, reflect on how you studied and what happened in the exam hall. How, when you saw the questions, how did you react to the questions? What the things that you have answered, even before the results come, how did you do it? Because sometimes you will get 50% or 51% and you passed, but really it's just a slim fit of pass that crushed you there. That is why I always talk about the mindset, and you have to start on time, and it is very, very critical, and it's very, very crucial. Okay, some comments in here. Ebenezer said, I'll be writing my MA and then PSAM. Okay, Ebenezer, I think you've mentioned that to me as well. Okay. Enoch said, please, is the classes for November starting on this Monday or next? Yes, this Monday. Registration is still ongoing for this week. So it's this Monday. So you can WhatsApp and then get details on that. Or maybe the details will also be put on the platform on that, so that you'll be able to get the details on that. Isaac Edom said, FR question 4, worry me, pa. Okay, it worried you. All right, so what was the worrying part of that? Was it because you didn't manage your time well, or it was the last question you were solving, that kind of thing? But I hope aside the question 4, you were good on the other questions, definitely, right? I hope that aside of question 4, you were good. Mohammed said, I want to register 5 papers, Nhyira. You are simply the best. God bless you. Right. Now, let me give this advice real quick. Mohammed, why would you want to register for 5 papers? Is it that you are adding 1 paper to all the level 3 papers? That's why it's making 5 papers. Because you said, oh, give me Mohammed. Where's Mohammed? You said you wrote man accounting and principle of tax. Mohammed, does it mean you have a paper left in level 1 and you want to add it to the level 3 papers? Is that it? Now, on Tuesday, I'll be sharing with you subject combination and even the number of subjects that you would have to register for the exams. Now, for my students, you know, I always ask you this question, and it's very important for you to know this as well, whether you are my student or whether you're going to study with us or you're not studying with us. This is something you must know. When you register for the exams, or when you are writing the exams, sometimes you'll be like, oh, I'm going to write 5 papers. And immediately, oh, I'm going to write 4 papers. Now, immediately I hear that, almost every time, if my students will tell you this, I ask them, okay, easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. You want to write 4 papers? Why the heck do you want to write 4 papers? So then we start going personal. Are you married? You have children? What is your job work like? Because you see, it's very important to not pay the money to me as a tuition provider, because to me as a tuition provider, the more papers you write, the more money I make. but I'm not interested in your money. I'm interested in your ability to pass the exams and take your life to the next level. So there are a lot of people who come to me and they are like, Nhyira, I'm registering for 4 papers. I'm registering for 3 papers. Then I sit them down. I said, hey, 4 papers will not help you. You cannot learn. It's not possible. Look at your wife, look at your spouse, look at your children. When we take all of these things into consideration, you just be giving yourself up. So in that case, do 2. Maybe 2 will be okay. Or sometimes 3. So I help them to make the decision, and it helps them at the end of the day. Because it's not about giving me the money. Like I said, the more papers you write, the more money I make. The more papers you register, the more money ICA also makes. But it's not about registering for the papers. It's about being prepared adequately to write the paper once and pass. No Second World War, no Third World War, no Fourth World War. You've got to just go straight and then pass. So I would want you to make a certain decision very well. On Tuesday, I'm going to share with you subject combination and a couple of things that you have to do, but this is just a sneak peek into that. You have to select the subjects that you can actually work with, and then spend time to work with them, and then write them and pass. Okay, it's better to write 2 papers and pass them in each sitting than to register for 5 papers and fail all of them. Are you getting it? Because the more papers you write, the more work you're going to be required to do. And if you are not somebody like me, whose only job on the planet Earth is to study, that's my job, is to study, watch videos, study, watch videos, study, watch videos. If that is not your only job on the planet Earth like that now, then you're going to be in trouble a lot. Because that is it. So Mohammed, WhatsApp, send us a message on WhatsApp. Let's discuss about your 5 papers issue. If it is really something that you need to actually take. If not, you may want to do 3 papers and then work hard on them and then pass the exams. All right. I tell this to students and they are like, whoa, I'm surprised. Yeah, because like I said, the more papers you write, the more money I make. But I'm not interested in the money that you're going to give to me. I'm interested in what I'm going to get in return, which is your pass mark. What you really want is the pass mark. So why load yourself up with 5 papers if truly your effort can be for 2 papers or for 3 papers that you can work hard on and pass it excellently and then do another paper rather than going for Second World War, Third World War, and Fourth World War. So Mohammed and any other person who is trying to do subject combination, number of subjects, send us a message 050-114-9296, 050-114-9296, and then we will be able to discuss that so I can assist you. So you select even the subject combinations. Tuesday, I'll be delving deeper into the subject combinations and the kind of subject that goes with another and the relationship that exists between them and why you must combine certain subjects, because sometimes certain subject combinations are not too good for us. Kofi JB, Edusai, intro to man accounting question 1 was too much, I think. Okay. Intro, okay, I've not seen intro to man accounting paper yet. I've not laid my hand on that yet. So unfortunately, I cannot comment on that. It's the man accounting proper level 2 question 1 that was, students were complaining that it was quite involving as well. Okay, so Kofi, aside the question 1, I think the rest of the questions were within your reach, right? And you were able to work and be able to pass, and let's hope for the best as we go ahead in that case. Mohammed said, yes, please, crossing over to final part. Okay. Yeah, Mohammed, like I said, even if crossing over to the level 3, we know ICA require that you register for all the papers, but it's not about registering for all the papers, it's about studying well. So still, I would want you to WhatsApp me, and then let's see how I can guide you. Once you have 1 paper in level 2, subject to the fact that you pass the papers you wrote in this May exams, once you have a paper in level 2, maybe you can focus on 2 papers in level 3, and then add that to the 1 paper in level 2, becoming 3 papers. So you really spend your effort on that. You see, this is one thing you must understand. This is not a marathon. You see, it is not about, yeah, who chatter first or who chatter second. No. Okay, you've got to move at your own pace. Like I said, I learn differently, you learn differently. Okay, I can take what I can learn or study in a day. Somebody can take 6 months to study the same thing. It's because of our priorities. It's because of our life, how we've structured our lives. It's because of how everything is going on in us. So I would still want you to WhatsApp me so that we discuss about that. Yeah, the 5 papers, it may be out of range. I may be out of range. So let's discuss about that so I can help you to make a better decision. Okay, and help you to make a better decision. Please, Neil, can I get your contact? Tenuda Daniel Atta. Yes, you can get my contact 050. That's WhatsApp, and 050-114-9296. So Daniel Atta, that is our contact. 050-114-9296. 050-114-9296. You can reach us via phone or as well as on WhatsApp on the same line, and then we will be able to continue with that. Kofi Edusai said, please, will there be a November sitting this year? ICA has not issued any communique concerning the November exams, so we have to wait for the communique on the November exams. But all other things being equal, it will take place. If anything, instead of November, it could be in first week in December, just like how instead of May, the exams was shifted to July. So it could just be pushed a little bit 4 weeks ahead of time, and the exams could still take place. All right, the exams could still take place. So ICA would definitely be issuing communique concerning the November examination sitting. So all I will say is you will be studying towards the exams if you need to study, and then you'll be able to go ahead and then pass the exams in that case. Augustine, good morning. Okay, it's about good afternoon here. New York is in the morning, I guess. I guess everyone is good. How did the exam go? Okay, so Augustine, that is what we're looking at and discussing in the chat now. Dakwa Godwin, please, in case you inflate figures which are not supposed to be inflated, thus, that makes the MPV all wrong. Yeah, it makes it wrong. It makes it wrong. Because once you're not supposed to inflate the figures and you have inflated them, your MPV is going to be wrong. That's it. That's it. So Dakwa Godwin, if you inflated something you're not supposed to inflate, the MPV will be wrong. So for instance, instead of having an MPV of say, let's say it's a cost item. So instead of having an MPV of say 2,000, because you've inflated a cost item, the MPV will fall to say 1,002 or 1,000 or 800, that kind of thing. So it means it will be wrong. It will be wrong. Isaac Idram, please, what is the best subject combination for part 3? Okay, Isaac, I'll be sharing more light on this on Tuesday on our live stream 4:30 p.m. But it depends on a lot of factors that I could give to you in that case. So in case you don't want to write all the 4 papers, then you could do a subject combination of corporate reporting and audit. They are closely related, so you can't write them in isolation. They are related because in order to do audit, ethics is there. You need to understand the accounting standards, financial statement, consolidation. You need to understand all of that to be able to really undertake an audit. So audit and corporate reporting is a great combination that you cannot write these 2 papers in isolation. They must go hand in hand because your corporate reporting knowledge will help you in the audit and assurance. And then the similarities of some of the things that cut across like ethics, and other issues that we need to understand. So a good subject combination will be corporate reporting and then advanced audit. But like I said, other factors may be taken into consideration. For instance, maybe if somebody wrote introduction to principle of taxation this semester and passed, then you may want to do advanced taxation, and maybe you can't write case study without the others, right? Because the case study has to be the final paper you write. So maybe writing advanced taxation and then corporate reporting and audit and assurance, so that the tax knowledge you have now will just be built on in your advanced taxation. So it depends on all other factors or some other factors that we need to take into consideration. And then strategic case study is a conglomerate of all of the subjects, right? It's about all those subjects put together in that case. So you can have issues from accounting, financial management, man accounting, ethics, audit, like everything. Some will be there. But like I said, on Tuesday, Isaac, I'll be giving a detailed breakdown on subject combination, the reason why you should combine a couple of subjects. But like I said, advanced audit and assurance and corporate reporting is a good bit if you want to go for 2. But then if you are rating principle of taxation just this semester, then combining it with advanced taxation in level 3 will help you to build up, because you already have the basics there. So it will make advanced taxation quite easy for you. Akin said, does anyone have soft copy for ICAG advanced audit and assurance? I think we should. I don't know. Not that document is not available for the public consumption, I guess. But Akin, you can send us a message. You may get my ebook on tax, my ebook on how is it called? Advanced audit and assurance. Okay, because it comes with the cost on that. So you may get our ebook on that. So you can send us a message, and our courses comes with the question kit as well, based on the ACCA content as well as the ICAG. Godwin said, Nhyira, you also said in your foreign exchange videos that interest swaps calculation are not needed in part 2, but drop this here. Are there any changes? You also said in your foreign exchange videos that interest swaps calculation are not needed in part 2, but drop this here. Are there any changes? Oh, okay. Godwin, my lecture videos on foreign exchange was shot under the old syllabus. Okay, under the old syllabus, not the new syllabus. Okay, so the videos were shot under the old syllabus, because under the old syllabus, interest swaps and those things are in the level 3, where we're in level 3 under advanced financial management. But in the new syllabus, all those things have been brought to the financial management in level 2, because there is no more advanced financial management. So that is the thing. It's not about a change happening. It's because of the circumstances under which the videos were shot. The videos were shot under the old syllabus, and in the new syllabus, there's no more advanced tax. So all of those things are actually examinable in the level 2. So that is it about that. That part, don't get panic. You're gonna go through despite your inflated figures for your MPV. Okay, all right. So I think that part was talking about the inflated issue. All right. I know. Godwin, you'll be panicking sometime in that case, but whatever be the case, it's done already. All right, it's done already. So let's just hope for the best in the other areas. Okay, that it's just one of those things that you do, and after the exams, you now find out that, geez, you were not supposed to have done that, but you've already done it, and nothing can be done. All right, so let's just hope for the best in the other subjects, in the other things you answered. Any other questions for me? Comments for me? Any questions? Comment for me? Any questions? Comment for me? Now, the way forward. The way forward, it's great. We're going to continue with our discussions, our live sessions here on YouTube. I'm going to be providing you with content on various subjects, on various topics, as we move on to the November 2020 examination. And like I mentioned earlier, we don't have an update on the 20 November examination yet, but we actually started lectures on that, and whatever be the case, it will be decided on what must be done. So we're going to be starting lectures on that, and we're going to be creating a lot of content here on the channel. And most importantly, this is some of the things that I need to share with you. Some people message us and they are like, oh, Nhyira, I was watching this video and the continuation is not on your channel. How can I get the continuation on the channel? You see, not all our contents are available on the YouTube channel, and we cannot release all the content on the YouTube channel. All our contents are actually on our portal, on our study portal, Nhyira Premium University.com, and you can enroll in the course and get access to the full course. All right, so for those of you who message us and say, Nhyira, oh, I was watching this video, the continuation is not there, but I wish I have the continuation. We cannot release all the contents, okay, on the channel. And if you ask my students, they will tell you, that is the students who have enrolled in our courses, they will tell you the contents that are on our portal and the contents that are available here on YouTube. Because on the portal, you get access to the whole thing for each subject that you are writing. And also you get access, you get the opportunity to join our Zoom sessions, have a one-on-one sessions with me, be able to send in questions or issues you have challenges with, and rapidly we'll be able to answer them in real time. And you have that one-on-one session with me to be able to really study under my mentorship in that case. So if you're looking for any content and it is not available on the channel, then that means it's not ready to be released on the channel, or because there are other content that we need to release, so we cannot release that video. But really, to get a full access to me and really study under my mentorship, then you might consider enrolling in our course online and be able to study under my mentorship and prepare well for your examination. All right, so that is one thing that you need to understand on those things. For those of you who have that challenge and strictly dependent on my YouTube channel, what we have on the channel is not that enough to be able to really help you wholly. That is why enrolling in the course will also help you, if you can, to be able to prepare for the exams. Moses Kwam said, how do I study management information systems effectively? Are you referring to business management and information system in level 1 of ICA, Moses? I guess that is what you are referring to, right? Business management and information system level 1 ICA. Is that what you're referring to? Let me know in the chat box. Now, typically that is a reading subject, okay? It's a reading subject. Okay, so Moses said yes. Yeah, it's a reading subject. So I don't know your study style, but find out what works for you best in that case. But these are a couple of recommendations you can do. Don't pick the textbook and just be reading it and be reading it and be reading it. No. What I would advise is that you have a notepad, okay? A notepad. Let me see if I can show you something I have here. So you've got to make sure you have a notepad, okay? That whatever you are studying, you'll be able to prepare your own notes or personalize the book. Now, this is my book on advanced taxation. If I go through it, you realize that I've written inside and all of that thing, and that's how I learn. So when you are reading the book, I will recommend that you get a notepad, get a different book, so that you'll be summarizing everything that you are studying, because it's a reading subject. And I would recommend that when preparing the notes, don't prepare the notes in one pen. Okay, prepare the notes using multiple pens. If possible, use red and blue as well as some highlighters. You see, this is what happens. When it happens that way, your mind will be able to pick, so that things that are in red are critical. Things that you highlight are critical, all right? So read, okay, summarize whatever you read into your notepad. Now, this is a paper, but I said notepad. So into a notepad so that you'll be able to have that up. Then when you are somewhere, you can grab your highlighter and you can be reading and be highlighting on, reading and highlighting on. Because it's a reading subject, it's important for you to understand also the crop areas of the subject, meaning the key areas of the subject. Business management information system, there are key modules there that you need to understand, like the PISTIL, like the PODES 5 forces, balance scorecard. There are key modules there, you must understand them. So make sure you understand the thematic areas of the subject, okay, very well. And then write the notes as you are studying. It's going to help you. And this cut across for all of you doing reading subjects like strategic case study, has some reading subject, even though there are calculations in there. Public sector reading subject has some calculation in there. Auditing assurance reading subject has some calculation in there. So be writing your notes. Don't just pick the book and be reading casually. Be reading. No. The book is yours. Pick it, read, highlight where you have to highlight, write your own notes where you have to write your own notes, and personalize the book. I believe that that will guide you to be able to prepare for the exams. From next week, I'm going to be sharing some tips on some of these subjects, the key areas you need to focus on, and how you can connect the dots on the things that you are studying. Because there is a way you need to also study the subjects or the topics, because topics are related so that you can connect. So once you know one, the other will be able to stack on easily for you in that case. So that is what I'll share with you for business management and information system. Read, prepare your own notes using 2 pens if possible. Psychologically helps your mind. You see, when you are looking at something and it is the same color, you become bored. Your mind becomes bored. But if it is multiple colors, your mind becomes curious. It opens up and it pays attention to those strange colors in the midst of the other colors. And that helps you to retain a lot of the things and help your understanding and help you for recollection of the information that you have studied. So that's it, Moses Kwam. I believe that's helpful. Any other questions for me? So the way forward, as I was sharing on that before Moses' question came in, we're going to be releasing, I'm going to be coming your way live. We're going to be releasing content and continue to share the channel, continue to subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, and share the content as well with your friends, your colleagues, so we can get as many students as possible to really get access to these contents in that case. Some people have raised concern on the issue about sometimes the backdrop of our videos, the quality of our videos and all of those things. Yes, we're working on all of those things to be able to really get great production value on what we're doing and help you to really study very well in that case. So going forward, we're going to continue with what we are doing on this channel, producing a lot of content in here in that case. But there is a new channel that we're going to be having, and details of that will be available probably from next week. And that new channel is going to be focusing on other aspects of my person as an individual, because one of the things that we've been hearing from you guys, sometimes in the comment, in the chat box, and sometimes people DM me directly, it's about entrepreneurship, starting a business, and other aspects of issues, which I cannot really share on this channel. So there is a new channel that is coming up, and the team is working hard on that. Once the link is available, you'll be able to get access to subscribe to the channel as well. And I will be releasing content on business, entrepreneurship, starting a business, being productive, how to take your life to the next level, how to do various other things, and to share various other topics that for some reason we cannot share on this main channel in that case. And I'll be able to do various interview with entrepreneurs in the country, outside the country, and thought leaders on various aspects of life, various aspects of business. And that will be on a new channel that we are coming up with. Well, maybe it will be the Nhyira Premium show, that the Nhyira Premium show, something simple like that. And you'll be able to join, watch the content, and take your life to the next level. Because like I say all the time, success is not just about writing the ICAG exams. There are other facets of life that must come together in order for you to become successful. You don't become rich, you don't become wealthy just because you wrote the ICAG examination, just because you attended the graduation, just because you are wearing a Brioni suit or whatever it is. That's not what makes you successful. There are some soft skills like personal development, like business. And I know there are a lot of you who are interested in starting your own business, or you won't even started your own business and you're looking at ways to skyrocket it. Frankly speaking, if I had followed what people was telling me, I wouldn't have started my journey of the company that we run today and the education institute we run, and even this YouTube channel that we have, and the students we are able to touch, over 40,000 students we are able to touch every month to view our channel from all over the world. Because you see, sometimes when you have an idea, you don't really understand the idea well, and you can't give a general overview of the idea. So somebody who is listening to you as you narrate the idea to the person will think that you are dumb. And actually, people told me I'm dumb. People told me this is not realistic. It's not going to work. You're not supposed to do this. Why not go look for some job and to be in an office cubicle? And but that's not what I see myself to be, right? And so I took the leap, did what I have to do, read, and that is why I'm a book freak. All right, I read a lot, and I also listen to millionaires and billionaires and successful entrepreneurs so it's not just about academic knowledge, but it's about being rounded in life. So as we go on, that channel will be available, and we'll be releasing some great content on various aspects of life. Like I said, I'll be interviewing a lot of business leaders, a lot of business people who are going to be sharing their thoughts on various aspects of life to make you more successful. So going forward, that is also a new project that will be coming in as we continue. But because because that is going to be a new content, that is why we want it to be on a new channel, so that it doesn't interact or interfere with our content here on this particular channel. So on this channel, you will continue to I will continue to be coming live stream, doing my Q&A sessions as always, releasing lecture videos and content to be able to assist you, excuse me, to prepare for your exams. To be able to prepare well for your exam. So going forward, these are the things. Number one, next week, we are just beginning with our November 2020 examination session. It's going to be great. We want to start as early as possible, put in the work, put in the effort, and be able to become well positioned and well successful for the exams. Number two, you can enroll in the course either online, join our Zoom session, and be able to study under my mentorship for the examination. And then number three, our new YouTube channel, which is coming on, and you'll be able to get details about that as we go ahead with the discussion. So this is what you need to understand. And I believe that it's something that will help you, and we'll be able to assist you guys to become more successful. So basically, these are the things that I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much, you guys, all the ways. Today we didn't do our usual 4:30. We did 2:30 p.m. because of the fact that it's a Saturday session. So I decided to do a 2:30 p.m. So David, Hakim, Akins, Kabina, Enoch, Mohammed, Ebenezer, Ernest, Ampofo, what else we got here? Isaac, Eduse, Daniel, Atta, Augustine, Godwin, Moses, and all of you guys. Thank you very, very much for taking the time to join me on the stream to share. Most importantly, for those of you who shared their experience with me for the examination and the way forward, what there is to be done in that case, it's always my pleasure coming your way. Segal Abdullahi, Segal Abdullahi, you said yes. Yes to what? I hope you're doing well. So thank you very much for joining the stream. It's always a pleasure coming your way to assist you, have a dialogue with you, and be able to prepare you well for the exam. So take some time off over the weekend, chill out a little bit today and tomorrow, but from Monday, we want to start as early as possible. And like I said, on Tuesday, I'll be doing a live stream, and I will be sharing with you the subject combination, what you need to do, which subjects work best with the other because of the structure of the syllabus, and will help you to be able to prepare well for the exams. Okay, Moses is saying, is it better to get a study partner? You've got to be careful who you call your study partner, because there are, I'm going to be hard, I'm going to be very hard here, because that's the reality, okay? You got to be careful about that, because you got to be careful who you actually select. It will be good to have a study partner, but you have to be careful, like I said, who that person should be, okay? You cannot have a lazy person, a negative person, a dumb person to be your study partner, somebody who doesn't want to put in the work, somebody who will not encourage you to go to the next level, somebody who will not press you, somebody who will always talk about a lot of things, somebody who cannot focus. You know, some people cannot focus for 10 minutes without touching their phones. So you are studying, and then his or her data is on, and he's looking at other messages. So no. So you got to be careful. It's good to have somebody that you study with, somebody that you ask questions, somebody, yeah, it's good. But be careful who you select, because sometimes you can be with somebody who will make your life a living hell. The person may not motivate you to go forward. The person may not challenge you to do anything. The person may not do anything that will really cause you to think bigger and take your life to the next level. So just be careful who you select as your study partner. I, after high school, I've never had any really somebody that I would say a study partner, because the way my mind works and the way I see things, it's different. And I tried one or two, it didn't work out, and I'm like, hey, I've got to go solo, and that's it. Because maybe I would want to lock 4 hours, 5 hours, sit down, let's talk about this, let's discuss about this, and the person will also be thinking about something else. So Moses, be careful about it. If it is something you can, go for it. If it is not, then be careful. Segal Abdullahi, I have a partner. She is clever but lazy. What advice would you give me? All right, Abdullahi, she is clever but lazy. Whoa, that's weird. Clever, almost on the average, every clever person is not lazy though. But so this is what you can do. She's clever but lazy. Find out what are the things she's lack in. All right. Find out what are the things she's lack in. She's lazy because she doesn't learn the number of hours you want to study with her, or she's lazy because she doesn't do assignments or projects that you want to work on. She's lazy because, so the laziness, in what context of laziness? So find out the area that you think she is lazy in, and then ask her why she's like that. Okay, it's about communication. Sometimes she may not realize that she is lazy. She may think it's normal. And the reason why you may see her as lazy, even though she's clever, is that you see, sharks don't need a lot of time. On the average, there are certain people, they don't need a lot of time behind the book. Okay? They don't need a lot of time. Like they can do damages within, like when they pick a book, like I was saying, in one day, what I will study and understand, it would take somebody like 6 months to study and really understand, because I'm that kind of focused person. And so the other time I could be doing something else that you think that this guy is lazy, but if I'm behind the book, you bet I'm gonna get everything. So maybe to you, you see her to be lazy, but she's not lazy. She knows when she's productive. She knows when she's not productive. So have a dialogue with her. Step one. No, step one, find out the area that you think she's lazy. Okay, that's step one. Then step two, have a dialogue with her. Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why don't you stay on this? Why do you always shift to this? Why don't you make time for us to do this? Why do you give these excuses? So have a conversation with her about that. Step two, and then find out if really she is somebody who can help you to actually be a good study partner. Because if she's clever and you aren't too clever, then it's not a good fit, because maybe you may need 5 hours on something before you understand it. She may take 30 minutes to be able to understand it. Okay? She may take 30 minutes to understand something that you would take 5 hours to understand, because of the way our mind works, because of the way our body and everything is, and we are all different. So maybe she may not be a good partner for you as a study mate. So just have a conversation with her, find out her mindset, her way of life, and if it is something you can cope with, go ahead. If it is something you think that stresses you, because sometimes when you spend time with some people, or when you're with some people for a long time, you become stressed. It's like there's a heavy load on you, that kind of thing. And it's like you don't want to be with the person, but because of some benefits, so you just compromise to be with the person. When it happens that way, it affects you a lot. So maybe she may not be a good fit for you, or she could be a good fit. Find out the areas that she's lazy in, or what she's lazy at, and then help her. Maybe she wants help. Okay, maybe she wants some help. So find out, and then you can assist her, give her some advice, and then she will be good. She will be good. So Abdullah, that's what you must understand. Moses, are you still here? Do you understand my explanation on your study partner issue? Okay. So if you have any enquiries that you would want to make, you can reach out 050-114-9296, 050-114-9296. That is on WhatsApp as well as on direct call. And you can reach us on any inquiry that you have. And okay, Moses said yes, thanks. All right, Moses, you are welcome. So I believe that it's been a great week. Yes, it was intense. The coronavirus, the protocols, and all of those things. But hey, we are here. We finished. So let's hope for the best. Don't be negative. Don't be thinking about some weird things you did in the exam hall. Whatever it is, it has happened already. You can change it. You worrying, you panicking, you being scared, whatever it is, it's happened already. You don't really have control over what is going to happen. All you're going to do now is to hope for the best, because um, your eyes goes where the mind goes. You get it? Your hands goes where your mind goes, and your action goes where your mind goes. So just be positive, think positive about yourself. Don't be negative. Oh, because of this one or two things, Charlie, I may fail the exams. And some people are already freaking out already. They are like freaking out already, saying that, hey, they are already starting to learn for next semester for that same paper. Yeah, it's good to be looking at the negative aspect, but hey, you got to be positive as well. Think positive, because chances are you may be prophesying your future, you don't know it. So you've got to speak positive of yourself, speak positive. That is why Jesus said, let a rich say, I am poor, and then let a weak say, I am strong. Okay? Sorry, let the poor say, I am rich. Sorry about that. Let the poor say, I am rich, and then let the weak say, I am strong, right? So while you are poor, why do you say you're rich? Because as you profess it, you become it, because your mind will activate it, and you will do what it is you need to do in order for you to become successful. So speak positivity into your life, speak growth into your life, speak success into your life, and the more you speak it out, the more you see it actually manifesting in your life. Because whatever a man thinks in his heart, however a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Whatever you think you are, that is who you are. If you think you are a failure, you are a failure. If you think you are successful, you are successful. If you think you are wealthy, you are wealthy. If you think you're broke, you're broke. If you think you're dumb, you're dumb. If you think you are intelligent, you are intelligent, because that mindset is going to guide everything you do. It's going to guide the people who come to you, and the forces of nature will bring direction of the things that you profess, the things that you meditate on, and the things that you think about into your life. So that is what I will leave you with. Continue to relax, take some break off, but next week we're starting hard for the November 29, 2020 examination, and let's see how it goes. I want you to start early. I want you to start on time. Chances are there are a couple of contents on my channel here. You can start watching them for the next papers that you have to write, or better still, enroll directly in a course and then start studying for the exams, because the longer you spend the time to go through the things, and let that attitude of perfection, let that attitude of hard work begin the journey. Don't slack, don't sit down 2 weeks to the exams, 1 month to the exams, now you're going to become serious. No, you're going to put in the work, you're going to put in the effort, you're going to start sacrificing from now till that time, and I can guarantee you that you will become successful, definitely. So wishing you all the best as we wait on our results for the May 2020 examination, and keep your hopes high. And whatever it is, when you check your results, whatever it is, we will be here to talk about it. But wishing you the best, and continue to work hard, continue to study as you prepare for the exams. I see some of you joining the stream. You are welcome. If you have any questions, put it in the chat box for me, and let me answer them real quick before we sign off. Let me answer them real quick before we sign off. So any questions, you put it in the chat box for me. Now, in case you are watching and you've not subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that you become a VIP member and be able to get updates on content as and when we release them. And you'll be able to also join our sessions as and when we go live. Jamil Imoro, I see you. Welcome to the stream. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for joining the stream. It's always a pleasure walking the journey with you from the start of the year throughout the period of the pandemic. I was coming your way and assisting you, answering your questions for you, and continue. Follow me as well on Instagram at Nhyira Premium, because details about our sessions here on YouTube, details about our online courses and updates will be posted on my Instagram page. So you can also follow me on Instagram, handle Nhyira Premium or at Nhyira Premium, and also get updates on that. So that is all I have for you today. I'll see you on Monday, and as we begin our journey for the November 2020 examination, we're going to start early and we're going to continue early. And ACCA also, it's going to be in September because the June did not take place, so it's going to be in September as well. So if you are writing ACCA, for those of you writing ACCA, we're going to be also having some contents along all those lines to help you to prepare for the exams. So take care of yourself, stay safe. Remember to continue to observe the social distancing, the protocols laid down, wear your nose masks, your face masks as you step out of your home, your office, or whatever it is, and then keep social distancing and make sure that you take good care of yourself and eat healthy, so you'll be here with us as we continue with the journey. So thank you, take care, and I'll see you on Monday as we begin officially the sessions for the November 2020 examination. All the best, and I'll see you.